Some readings back in Boston and came to get my master's in psychotherapy and thought these two modalities combined so beautifully. But I started to feel that there was another piece that was missing for me, and that's when I met Carolyn, and I started understanding more about energy. She would talk about the energy of a situation, and I realized that that was a piece that I had no idea about. I would speak that language, but really not knowing why I would speak it, or I would understand that there was something deeper, but not really knowing what that was. So Carolyn's training came along, and it really was one of the best things that I've done for myself, for my career, for my life in general. And the main things that I learned from that training is that there is so much more to any of this work, to this life in general, and that energy feels like the substance. So I read the Akashic records, as I mentioned, and Akasha means substance, primary substance in Sanskrit. And really what primary substance is energy. And so what Carolyn's work has done for me is it has helped me understand how to actually contact that primary substance, the Akasha of a person, the Akasha of life. Since taking her training, I've been able to feel the energy of a situation and understand it, and also help to transform it for myself and also for my clients. So my personal experience has been just helping me maneuver life. You know, Carolyn has this wonderful piece about her work of seeing the light in the darkness. And I think that that has been a really nice change for me, to really be able to sit in the throes of whatever's going on. She has another saying, be the eye in the midst of the hurricane. And I think life can really get away with us, and we can sort of get caught up in the chaos of life and the whirlwind, and just being able to sit solid in that and maneuver through that with some grace and some presence has just been invaluable for me in my life. And then what I've so enjoyed with my work is it's been that missing piece. It's been that bridge of the psychotherapy world and the spirit world. You know, psychotherapy really started out working just with the mind, and that was very helpful, and it still is very helpful to bring that element in. And then as it's moved on, we've added this body piece that has then brought this other dimension, and now Carolyn's work brings this primary substance, the energy piece. And so it feels like when we talk about holistic work, this is what's happening. Her work is bringing everything together, all the little pieces together, and creating systems, the mind, the body, and the energy systems, which helps create permanent transformation. So that's the other piece that I think is so invaluable about this work, again, personally, and then if people choose to use it professionally for others. You know, if we get something on one system, traditional psychotherapy, for example, we can understand it cognitively, but if we can't change it energetically, if we can't change it physically in our body, then that doesn't create permanent change or deep change. So I really see that that's invaluable in Carolyn's work. The other piece that I've so enjoyed is this idea of the witness, the empowered witness, or the enlightened observer. And that's what I was talking about earlier when I said about the ability to sort of sit in presence, sit in your center, in the midst of life, and really be able to watch what's going on for ourselves and monitor what's going on for us, and yet stay so connected. It's sort of this ability to be objective and subjective at the same time. So we're witnessing ourselves, and at the same time we're monitoring what we're doing and helping to be the best person that we can be. I had set a goal last year for myself to really learn how to be the best person I can be. And then Carolyn's work appeared to me, and I feel like there was no accident there. I feel like that's what this work has done for me. And now it is just such a blessing for me to be able to offer this to my clients, teach them also how to be the best people that they can be, transform things that they've been working on, learn lessons about this life for themselves, and just really get closer to themselves and to their divine nature. It's just invaluable. I feel like it's a missing link. It's a piece that ties so much of this seen world together with the unseen world that makes all of us who we are.